Syndrome, attention!
Frog in the well.
Back up!
Hi friends. Here in York, people were very patriotic, and a lot of gentlemen at the time joined the Continental Army or militias or other committees that would support the revolutionary cause. Throughout the war, companies and regiments were created and then combined and separated and changed many times. Thomas Hartley's additional Continental Regiment was created in 1777 with Colonel Thomas Hartley as commander. Hartley was from Berks County originally, but moved to York as a young man to study law. These men fought faithfully at Brandywine, Germantown, and Paoli and sustained heavy losses. They entered Valley Forge in December of 1777. In March of 1778, part of the regiment was ordered to York, though some of the men were from York, to guard Continental Congress. They were here until June. Most of their experiences have been lost to time. But we can imagine what they might have done, or thought, or said.
Hey, Private.
Hello.
Sergeant got you on water detail, eh?
It seems like most of the new recruits are.
You're new here then?
Huh?
I hadn't seen you before, so you're new.
Oh yes, yes.
Where from?
From York.
York?
Yes.
You're actually from this place?
That place.
Do you like it? You like it here?
Oh yes.
You've been here your whole life?
Yes.
Huh. All right. Well, don't let me slow you down.
How long have you been here?
Here?
Yeah, in York.
Oh, we've been a few months in New York. I've been forever in the Army. We were just raised last spring. So what does one do to live here in York?
An apprentice with a shoemaker. In town. Sean Martin. It was a good job, but when I heard about this, I took the opportunity.
Adventure. You want
Yes.
adventure.
Yes.
So you joined the Army.
Yes.
And now you're filling buckets.
It's not as glamorous as I thought it might be.
No, it's not. You should have been with us at Valley Forge this winter. The boys who had smallpox?
No.
So that was the first nice thing about getting everybody down with the pox group.
I mean, did you lose any comrades of yours?
What?
Did you lose any comrades of yours with the smallpox?
Oh no, not from the pox. I suppose we probably lost. No, we lost half our men before we even got there. So.
Before you got there?
Wow. Well, you know, you're in the Army. Sometimes you have to fight. You want to hear stories about Paoli?
Yeah.
Germantown?
Yeah.
Brandywine?
I'd rather hear stories than, fill up canteens.
Well, you won't be able to put it off forever. Not if I know the sergeant. I can't tell you any stories. At Brandywine, we thought we were having a battle. Nipphausen's men in front of us. We danced with them, pop and shoot for a few hours, and then all of a sudden everyone way off to the right is running away, and then that's what we did too. That's all I remember of Brandywine. Just firing and close in on the flag, and then every man for himself. Paoli, that was all at night. The British came with No Flint Gray, I think they call their colonel now. No ammunition, just bayonets in the dead of night. And all I remember is running away there. And Brandywine, you think you would remember a lot about a battle, but it's all marching and marching, elbow to elbow with the man next to you, getting jostled, and suddenly it stopped and shoot at this, and stop shooting and go here. We were in a fog half the time. Tell me more about York.
Well, I mean, it's a nicer town, I think, than some of the professionals I've met so far. I seem to have got a complete here all my life.
Recruit! Where are you with that water buckets?
That's all right. Just so you don't get hurt too bad.
Let's hope so.
He's coming, Sergeant.
Very well, Private.
Private! Sergeant, who told you to do this?
Captain Gurney. I am to clean out all of the mattresses. I believe that's yours, actually.
It looks to appear that way, yes.
Yes. And then I get to go find new straw so that we can all sleep free of fleas.
Is your corporal singing after your needs?
I have not seen him in a while. I don't know if he is traveling around town. Maybe he deserted.
I hope not, for his sake.
I hope so too. General Wayne's been strict recently.
Slightly. And we have to make a good showing since we're here guarding the Continental Congress.
Yes, them. Saw two of them just this morning walking by. Their wigs and canes.
From what I hear, they don't think too much of their accommodations here at Could in Pennsylvania.
Well, I knew several of the other men joining the company. They're my neighbors. They live down the street from me. And I thought that's who I was going to be fighting with. And well, sure enough, we're all together in our own little company. And then we marched north, and I learned we are in amongst lots of Marylanders and Pennsylvanians. And they're not too bad of a bunch, but I really truly thought we would be with more of our own Virginians.
So were you disappointed that we were assigned here versus Valley Forge with the rest of the army?
It seemed like a noble posting to defend the Congress until I saw the posting. I already have said I am not impressed with this little York town up here.
Yeah, they did issue us pay.
They did. We got paid. But I will say, it was a little off-putting to arrive in the camp at Valley Forge, spend 3 weeks digging, building huts, building our shelter. I spent one night in the completed shelter. One night. And then we're ordered to march to York. So someone else is sleeping in my hut that I worked so hard on.
I'm sure they appreciate your efforts.
They must. They better.
You must say their accommodations here are better than many logs in Continental Valley Forge. So.
I suppose, yes. The buildings are definitely better. Well, I didn't build it. I'm not an architect. I'm not a mason. I bake bread. And here I am with a pitchfork because this is what it is to be a soldier, apparently.
That's correct, sir. You have to earn your living.
Some living it is, but
You're a baker. This is the straw from the grain that you would normally bake with. So.
true. Just suppose it's not what I imagined when I joined up. And again, either were Brandywine, Powell, any of that German town.
Must consider yourself lucky that you're not one of the fellows who's not with us no longer.
Suppose. You hear this a lot among us Virginians, I suppose, but I do take some comfort in Mr. Henry's words, give me liberty or give me death, so I will continue to march without shoes, carry my musket, and I will send those tyrannical redcoats back to their miserable little island.
Well, Sometimes our beliefs are the only things that keep us sane and whole. Yes.
Thankfully, we have the likes of Mr. Payne to remind us of it. And General Wayne to loom over us and make sure that, well, whatever he's making sure we're doing, moving straw.
Well,
And protecting Congress as they vote on whatever it is they vote on. I wouldn't mind more regular pay, more regular clothing. I know we've been clothed better than most, but I could use a new pair of shoes.
I see. Where are your shoes?
Somewhere between here and Germantown.
Well, go about your duties. I will see to your corporal and inquire if his not providing shoes of a soldier.
Thank you, Sergeant. Take care for yourself.
Very good. Thank you, sir.